Hello math learners! In this video, we're going to discuss about theoretical and experimental probability. Our objectives are to find the theoretical probability of an event and to find the experimental probability of an event. As we discuss this lesson, we're going to encounter the following terms: probability, sample space, equally likely outcomes, theoretical probability, geometric probability, trial, outcome, event, favorable outcomes, complement, experiment, and experimental probability. Probability is the measure of how likely an event is to occur. Each possible result of a probability experiment or situation is an outcome. The sample space is the set of all possible outcomes. An event is an outcome or set of outcomes. Okay, meron tayong example dito. We have example of experiment or situation, rolling a number cube and spinning a spinner. The sample space of rolling a number cube is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kasi ito yung mga possible outcomes kapag magro-roll kayo ng number cube. And dito sa spinning a spinner, the sample space are red, blue, green, yellow. Because in the sample spinner, ang color lang dito are blue, yellow, green, at red. Probabilities are written as fractions or decimal from 0 to 1. Pwede ding percent. Kapag percent, it is 0% to 100%. Okay, dito meron tayong probability line. Okay, kapag 1, certain siya na mangyayari. Kapag 0, impossible. Kapag 1/2, as likely as not, 50-50, 50% na mangyayari, 50% na hindi. Kapag sa decimal naman, kapag 0.5, same lang yan siya sa 1/2, 50-50. 50% na mangyayari, 50% na hindi. Kapag sa percent, 100%, mangyayari talaga yan siya. Then 0%, impossible. Kapag 50%, as to what I have said kanina, 50% na mangyayari, 50% na hindi. Again, there are 3 ways to write probabilities. Pwede siyang by fraction, pwedeng by decimal, at pwedeng by percent. But kadalasang ginagamit sa probability or decimal and fraction. So, minsan lang ginagamit ang percent. Equally likely outcomes have the same chance of occurring. For example, if you toss a coin, yung head at saka tail, equally likely outcomes yun siya. Kasi meron silang the same probability of occurring. 50% na mag-tail siya at 50% na mag-head siya. Kaya ang tawag doon, equally likely outcomes. When you toss a fair coin, heads and tails are equally likely outcomes. Favorable outcomes or outcomes in a specified event. For equally likely outcomes, the theoretical probability of an event is the ratio of the number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. Again, for equally likely outcomes, the probability of an event is equal to the number of favorable outcomes all over the number of outcomes in the sample space. Let's proceed to application. Each letter of the word probable is written on a separate card. The cards are placed face down and mixed up. What is the probability that a randomly selected card is a consonant? Dito, our main goal is to find the probability that a randomly selected card is a consonant. There are 8 possible outcomes. It is because the word probable consists of 8 letters. And 5 favorable outcomes, it is because the word probable has 5 consonants. These are P or BBLE. Therefore, the probability that a randomly selected card is a consonant is equal to 5 all over 8. Next, 2 number cubes are rolled. What is the probability that the difference between the 2 numbers is 4? there are 36 possible outcomes. Why? It is because kapag magro-roll tayo ng dalawang die, there will be 36 pairs of outcomes. So therefore, there are 36 possible outcomes. The probability na ma-pick yung numbers na difference ay 4 is equal to the number of outcomes with a difference of 4 all over 36. 4 outcomes with a difference of 4. So, apat na yung outcomes na merong difference na 4. First, 1 at 5. It is because 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Next, 2 at 6. It is because 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Next, 5 at saka 1. Because 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. The next, 6, 2. It is because 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, the answer is 4 all over 36. Simplify, it will become 1/9. Okay? Kapag fraction form yung probability, it should be simplified. Next, a red number cube and a blue number cube are rolled. Same pa rin kanina. If all numbers are equally likely, what is the probability of the event? Okay, the sum is 6. Okay, maghanap tayo ng pair of outcomes dito na 6 yung sum. Okay, same pa rin kanina, there are 36 possible outcomes. It is because if we roll 2 number cube, there will be 36 pairs of outcomes. Okay? The probability na sum is 6 is equal to number of outcomes with a sum of 6 all over 36. There are 5 outcomes with a sum of 6. These are 1, 5. It is because 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. Next, 2, 4. It is because 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Next, 3, 3. It is because 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. 4, 2. Because 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 5, 1. Because 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Then the answer will be 5 all over 36. Kaya again, kapag fraction form yung probability, it should be simplified. Okay, next. A red number cube and a blue number cube are rolled. Same pa rin kanina. Kaya hanapin natin dito yung probability. Okay, sa difference is 6. Okay, paano ba natin yung gagawin? Okay, maghahanap lang tayo ng pair na ang difference is 6. There are 36 possible outcomes kasi kapag magro-roll tayo ng dalawang die or number cube, there will be 36 pairs of outcomes. So there are 36 possible outcomes. Okay, to find the answer, okay, probability na difference is 6 is equal to number of outcomes with a difference of 6 all over 36. Okay, there is 0 outcomes with a difference of 6. Okay, wala kang makikitang pair dito na ang difference is 6. Yung pinakamalaki is 5. Pero walang 6. Therefore, the answer is 0 all over 36 or 0. Next, a red number cube and a blue number cube are rolled. If all numbers are equally likely, what is the probability of the event? The red cube is greater. Okay, dito maghahanap lang tayo ng outcome na mas malaki yung red cube kaysa sa blue cube. 36 possible outcomes pa rin. Okay, 15 outcomes with a red greater than blue. Okay, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 5, 4, 6, 4, and 6, 5. There are 15 outcomes. So the answer will be 15 all over 36. It is equal to 5 all over 12. Again, dapat nakasimplify siya. The sum of all probabilities in the sample space is 1. The complement of an event E is the set of all outcomes in the sample space that are not in E. The probability of the complement of event E is P not E, or probability not E, equals 1 minus probability of E. Okay, to find the complement of event E, kailangan na nating hanapin yung probability ng E, then isubtract natin from 1. Okay, let's proceed to application. There are 25 students in study hall. The table shows the number of students who are studying a foreign language. What is the probability that a randomly selected student is not studying a foreign language? In the table, there are 6 students studying French, 12 studying Spanish, 3 studying Japanese. In total, there are 21 students who are studying foreign language. Para mahanap natin yung probability that a randomly selected student is not studying a foreign language, we'll use the concept of complement. First, hahanapin muna natin yung probability that a randomly selected student is studying a foreign language, and that is 21 all over 25 because there are 21 students studying a foreign language. Okay, to find the probability that a randomly selected student is not studying foreign language is to subtract 21 all over 25 from 1. Okay, 1 minus 21 all over 25 is 4 all over 25. Okay, therefore, the probability that a randomly selected student is not studying a foreign language is 4 all over 25.